Hi everyone, welcome back to Adulting with Micah. In today's episode, we're going to cover what to include in your hospital bag. Now, I'm going to change this up a little bit because most pregnant people on YouTube will probably have a hospital bag that they have already packed and they're still pregnant. And what I'm going to share with you today is the fact that I'm no longer pregnant. So we're gonna do a retrospective piece of what I packed in my bag and also to some of the items that I didn't even really need in the hospital. Typically, you are supposed to pack your hospital bag between weeks 32 and 35. Now, I started trying to pack my bag, I think at week 36. And so I was already a week late to the game, but two, when it came down to labor and delivery, once I started going into labor, I realized I finally kind of had a light bulb of things of, oh crud, I should have brought this, I should have packed this. And then contractions started to kick in really heavily. So then eventually Demetrius had to finish packing my bag. So don't do what I did, okay? And so I am doing this episode today to share with you some of the items that I ended up purchasing prior to me going into labor and delivery, and then also to providing a perspective now that I'm no longer pregnant, some of the items that I probably really didn't need. Now, everybody is going to have different needs. And so for me, these were things that were suggested to me from mothers that have already gone through the labor and delivery process and the birthing process, and items that they found to be helpful. And then also too, just items that I would see on social media, such as YouTube and Instagram. So wanted to share some of these tips that would probably help you in preparation for your process. A phone charger. Having a long phone charger is helpful because you don't always know where an outlet is going to be, depending on what hospital you decide to labor and deliver at. And so it will be helpful for you to have something that can reach multiple areas within the room. My recommendation is to get a 10 or 15 foot cable so that you have something that can reach across the room if needed. A power strip. I recommend getting a power strip so that you can have multiple charges happening at once. So your phones, your tablets, your camera if you decide to bring one, and so that way you're not fighting with your partner on who gets to use the charger, but you also get to have multiple items charging at the same time. Sandals. I recommend bringing shower shoes to the hospital. Our hospital didn't provide them, and so I sort of looked at it as going to the gym. Bring your own shoes because germs happen everywhere, and so just so that you're more comfortable, bring a pair of shower shoes so that you can take a shower and not worry about athlete's feet. A book or magazine. Many times in the hospital labor and delivery process, there's a lot of waiting and downtime. So definitely bring something that's going to keep you entertained and help you kill the time while you're there. I recommend also bringing a tablet with you so that you can stay connected with current news and events and things like that. And because you have your charger and your surge protector, you can use your tablet because the battery will not run out of juice. And it can be something where you can watch movies, send some emails if you need to let your job know that you are going on maternity or paternity leave. So definitely bring a tablet with you. Breast pumps. If you're deciding to breastfeed your child, then if you have had the opportunity to have your breast pump sent to your home in advance, I recommend bringing that to the hospital. There's some downtime. There's lactation consultants there. At least in my experience at my hospital, there was multiple lactation consultants there. So we were able to talk to them not only about the breastfeeding process, but I also got to bring my breast pumps with me to learn how to operate them and just get more comfortable with it. So don't forget those. And one of my favorites, of course, snacks. This is the most important thing. You need comfort food, okay? So make sure you bring snacks. Make sure you bring something to keep yourself hydrated. We had Gatorade, we had jerky, we had Cliff Bars and things like that. And that actually really made me feel like a piece of outside home was in my hospital room. The hospital room was decent, but bring your own snacks. you'll be able to enjoy the process, I think, a lot more if you have some comfort food with you. So we talked about items that you would need potentially for your hospital bags, but we didn't talk about the items that I purchased that, looking back at it, I definitely did not need. I ended up doing a hospital bag packing day with a girlfriend of mine, Natalie. This is my girl, Nat. This is our belly buddies.
Yep. Belly buddies.
Belly buddies. We decided to make it a girls' day and go, shopping at our local outlet mall. And so we ended up getting items, to pack our hospital bag. What do you need? You need cute outfits for you. You know what I mean? Once you're done having your baby, you want to have your, post-recovery mommy outfit on. And so that was something that Natalie and I got to do, which was to get loose-fitting clothes, sweats, but you also want something cute. We just finished our first shop. We are at H&M. So I was able to get a few items for today's hospital backpack. So Natalie and I went to the sales section. So got some cute little sweats. Because what I hear is after labor and delivery, you need something nice and loose. You can't have anything tight like this. So we got some sweats. And this was, I think, like 2 for $5. So got these cute loose little tops and stuff like that. I was like, oh, well, let me try and get something cute and colorful. So this was on sale for $3. So I was like, okay, this is nice and loose. So if I want to nurse, if I want to just, have something easy to throw on, then maybe between the combination of these outfits, I could put that together. You want something that if you're going to post on the gram or, send photos out to family and friends, you want to look well put together. Now, retrospectively, now that I'm no longer pregnant, did I do any of those things? No. I don't even remember. I think I was probably in my hospital gown most of the time. The fact of the matter is that me and Natalie had a really fun day where we got outfits for ourselves. We went to H&M, we went to Oshkosh B'gosh and Carter's and got cute little outfits for the babies so that we could all have matching outfits. They'll look like a little, the little minion. And then when it kind of came down to like showtime, there's what I thought, and then there's what actually happened. And what actually happened was that our daughter was 2 weeks early. So I thought I had more time to really prepare and just mentally, physically, emotionally. I didn't have any of that time. It was just kind of like, and you're having this baby. And by the time you're done with everything, I was exhausted. I was highly medicated. And so I had little to no energy to put on makeup, even though I packed it. I had no energy to put on any of the cute clothes that I brought because I just wanted to just sit. And then in between the knock, knock, it's an RN, knock, knock, it's a social worker. You're trying to get some sleep. Your baby's crying. There was just no time to be cute. And so my heart was in the right place with trying to, have the glitz and the glamour and the, here's your postpartum outfit. But the truth of the matter is that I didn't use any of those items. And so, most of the time, my daughter was swaddled in that really basic hospital swaddle towel. And she was just happy as a clam. Looking back at it, I probably would have just done myself a favor and just packed items from the house that I already had. And then also too, like I said, I lived in the gown at the hospital. That was my clothing for the past few days and the fun little socks. So just if you decide to, if these are some things that you're thinking about when it comes to your hospital bag and you're trying to think about packing some really cute clothes and outfits, just give yourself some grace, some patience that it sounds good. For me, it sounded good before I had my child. And then after I had my child, I just had no energy to do any of it. And like I said, I could have saved myself $85. So just something to think about. So there you have it. Those were my suggestions that helped me when it came down to packing my hospital bag. I hope you found some of these items useful. And if you're someone that's gone through the labor and delivery process, what were items that you packed in your hospital bag that either A, they worked, or B, they didn't work? Please be sure to drop them in the comment section below. And as always, please be sure to like this video, comment and subscribe, and share this video if you care. And I look forward to talking with you on our next episode. Take care.